to the Cool Paso podcast. I'm your host, Vanessa, and we want you to subscribe to our page on YouTube, please. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to like this video. We want you as well to go to our website. That's how you order, guys. We don't just show up to your game. I wish we could just show up to whoever's game, but we need you to order. So in order for us to know where your game is, go to our website, coolpaso.com/shop. All right, now that that's out of the way, we have a very special guest today. Let's give it up for the little Rascals! Coach K, introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Coach K, half owner of the Little Rascals. Basically, accumulation of my boys, my brother's kids, my young man, Mr. Braden, that I've been having for so long. So this is basically just seeing a need for something. Started when COVID started. The kids were getting on my nerves, as you see. Had a conversation with my mother. Like I always do. And she says, you need to get them Little Rascals in football. And it literally was like a light that came on. After that, I was contacted about starting a team. I already had the information that I needed to start the team. And from there, put out a little post to start recruiting, and here we are right now. That was almost 5 years ago.
And how many different age groups do you have now?
Normally, I have 6 and under, 8 and under, 12 and under. So I have about 4 age groups that I normally have, and we also normally have cheer. So we try to keep them normally between 3 through 12 to 13 is what we reach out for. So.
Right, and of course, summertime is a big developing phase for some kids. But are you starting back up in the fall?
So in the fall, we plan on bringing a tackle team out here. So we plan on starting our own tackle. We still want to have flag that plays on Sundays. Tackle will be on Saturdays. But it's something we want to try. We recently, with that young man right there, won back-to-back championships. So it was just I seen that in their play. I can see them stiff-arming. I see them diving, very aggressively. So it got to the point where I said, you know what, I think we need to take this to the next level. So we're going to try our hand at tackle. But we'll also have flag in the fall. So that's the next step.
So you're going to do both, tackle and flag?
Yes, we'll have both.
Wow.
We'll have both, but tackle will be the main focus. I'll be coaching the tackle. I won't be coaching the flag. One of my other coaches will, in fact, be coaching the 8U, all the flag teams, but I'll be coaching the tackle team.
Yes, and you've got a lot of experience with tackle football. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I've been playing almost, well, not now, but about 30 years. I played 30 years when I decided to eventually call it quits. Started when I was 8 and then ended at about 30-something.
Wow.
But I can say I played, when I came here, I started in Mexico with my brother.
Oh, wow.
Coach James. We played in Mexico.
What's up, Coach?
And that experience was, eye-opening. I enjoyed every moment of it. Because of COVID, we could no longer do it, so we ended up playing semi-pro here on the Brawlers. Shout out to Brawlers, where we won our ring.
Champions.
So we got to win our ring there. So I've been playing for a good amount of time. I played collegiate ball. So size don't matter. It's what you got in that heart. I try to tell people all the time. That's why it ain't your size that matters. That fight that you got. Like, do you have that dog in you? So that's basically what we teaching around here. From our experience, literally our experience. Nothing else. Nothing that anyone has showed us. We're just telling them how we do it. So,
Oh man, if I knew we were gonna talking about the Brawlers, I would have brought my ring.
yeah,
The
me
Brawlers
too.
got me a ring.
Me
dude.
too. That was my first one. As long as I've been playing, that was my first one, and that was the last time. I got the ring and I was out. I haven't touched the field since, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, of
Like, I'm
course,
cool
of
with it.
course, of course, injuries and whatnot. But
Yeah.
at a certain point in your professional careers, we start becoming coaches.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your coaching career.
So it started when it first started after COVID. I put together the team. It was 9 kids, with Jazz being one of them. Jazz, where you at? Right here. Jazz, he was 3 years old at the time, so he was the center. So all he did, he literally snapped the ball and just stayed there. Play going on over there. Jazz was right here. So I was just like, what in the world is going on? So that year, it's safe to say we didn't win anything. I went 0 in everything the first season. So I was like, okay, but I got experience. I seen how the game was ran as far as flag. I knew how to play tackle. So the second year season we came out, we had a little more kids. We got a couple more players, two players that at that time people knew, Miss Judith, and we had a young lady named Bella. And if you ever seen these 2 young ladies run, it was like Flojo.
Oh,
If
we
you
got
ever
film.
see-
We got
yeah,
film.
If you ever seen Flojo run back in the day, just the way they caught stride and ran, it was bar none. No other kids could mess with it at the time, and we went on to win every game and won our first championship. And after that, we got recruiting, won our next championship, and from there we just been doing this to keep the kids busy. So the championships are always a plus, but we literally just do it for as parents to stay sane, to give the kids something to do so they're not bothering us. So that's why we really do it.
Right, and you talked about being a champion with the Brawlers. Talk a little bit about your winnings with the Little Rascals.
With the Rascals, we've won. Man, we've won a lot more than we've lost. I can say that. We've won, I would say, close to almost about 10 championships now, in every division, everything accumulated. So it's been a process, but it's been rewarding. It's almost expected that at least playoffs, when it comes to flag, it's almost the playoffs. Anything less than that, But what they don't know is we teach them each week. We don't take any opponents lightly. We tell you if you don't believe it, come to a practice. We don't think anything is given to us.
Where do you guys practice?
We practice at Diction Out. It's right on off Saul Klein Field. Practice in the back near the playground. But that's where we're at. And what people don't understand is we do the same thing every single season because we figured out it works as far as winning. So the best teacher is repetition. We do it the same thing, the same way every season. I have kids that's been with me the first year and year 5. They message me, is practice still the same? Yes, still Wednesdays and Fridays. So we just try to be consistent because consistency has gotten us where we are right now, and just being genuine.
You heard that? If you want to be a Little Rascal, Tuesdays and Thursdays, right?
Wednesdays and Fridays.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no. Wednesdays and Fridays, right now, 6:30 to 7:30, Diction Out. And Saturdays, 10 to 12, if you want to come get a workout, conditioning for football. But we're actually about to start with pads here in the next 2 weeks.
And what age groups?
For tackle, we're doing 9 and under and 11 and under. Those are the first 2 age groups that I want to start with. Hopefully we get enough kids so that we can do it. Again, I'm starting this from the bottom. I'm not from here, so it's not like I can reach back out to the kids or my friends that I grew up with. If I were at home, this would be a different story.
Where are you from?
I'm from Virginia. 757, stand up.
Oh,
VA all day, baby.
The 7 cities.
Yeah, home of Allen Iverson, Michael Vick,
Missy Elliott.
so Missy Elliott, Timberland. So I'm definitely, it was definitely amongst greatness out there. My cousin Jimmy Williams, shout out. He actually just recently showed us some love to the Little Rascals.
I understand you have an event coming up.
Yeah, August 2nd, 11 to 2, at the Next Level Barber Studio, 14010 Pebble Hills. I'm actually doing my first back-to-school event. So I actually reached out. Like the first one that I contacted was my brother and his wife, EP House of Party Rentals.
Ooh.
Like, hey, this is something I want to do. Let's get back to the community. We got a little bit of time. Started asking them when the school go back, when James go back, comparing when my kids go back, and so this is what we're gonna do. I need the community's help. I need book bags, school supplies. They can be dropped off at our practice any Wednesday, 6:30 to 7:30, Dick Chanel in the back. You can drop them off at the Next Level Studio, Next Level Barber Studio. Coach Joseph is out there. Coach J, Big J, you'll see him. Shout out Next Level. And we have a couple vendors that's going to be out there supporting. Hood Heat, you can catch Hood Heat out there. I had it today actually on my lunch break. Delicious. I was late from lunch, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Hood Heat.
Also going to have my brother for show barbecue out there. So I'm excited to taste that, to get some of that good Southern cooking. And we're also going to have one of our brothers that played. He was actually our right tackle when I played football for the Brawlers. Coach Adrian, shout out to the Raptors. It's the owner of the Raptors. Owner of the Raptors. His wife, which is owner of Fat Old Cakes. They'll be out there as well. It's basically like a cake bar. You come out, get your cake, put your different toppings on it to your liking. We're working on getting a couple other vendors out there. So if you know anybody knows any vendors that's looking to get themselves out there, make a little money. Let's be honest, we know what it is. Reach out. But yeah, August 2nd.
Okay. August 2nd, what time?
11 to 2.
11 to 2, guys.
11 to 2.
Cool Paso's going to be there.
11 to 2. So I'm excited. Like I said, it's my first. Somebody asked me, do I feel any pressure? No, I don't feel any pressure because I'm doing this from a genuine place. If you notice, like I said, you don't see our Cash App up there because we don't want anything. We want to provide everything for the community. And like I said, when you do it from the heart, it comes easy. You mess up, you mess up. People don't show up, they don't show up. I'll go past the book bags out. So either way, I don't feel any pressure. I just want to see how it turns out. I'm just anxious to see how it turns out. But that's it as far as that. I also have people at work, donating, so that feels good as well, that they donate their hard-earned money. So, because I know how hard it is to make it at work. So I definitely appreciate that, just to see people support off something that's just an idea, like my mom always told me, a leader with no followers is just a dude walking. So if nobody would ever believe in it or help me, like, it's just an idea. So I definitely thank El Paso for the support that I've been given so far.
And you got some little followers behind us here. Who do you want to introduce first?
Let's introduce the reason why I started it. Let's introduce the reason why I started this. Like I said, this young man was getting on my nerves, still is, just a little bit older. He started when he was 3.
Yeah.
He's 8 now. He's about an 8-time champion. You always hear me yelling his name. My baby boy, Jazz.
Woo! Have a seat, Jazz. Introduce yourself to everybody. Everybody that doesn't know you. Tell them.
I know him.
How old? Tell them your name, how old you are.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jazz, and I'm 8 years old. I started playing football when I was 3 years old, and now I'm 8 years old, and I'm now playing tackle football.
Wow, dude. So what made you start playing football?
When I was 3 years old, my dad, I started as center, and then that made me play football a lot.
Okay, so your daddy showed you, huh? Talk a little bit about your coach.
My coach is my dad, and he's the best coach ever. He teaches everything to me to do, so I can do the right play every time. And every time I always almost do an accident, and I always kind of get yelled at.
Do you think it's important to have a mean coach?
Huh?
Somebody that's going to tell you what you're doing wrong?
Is that good?
Because that's not always nice to hear, right? Nobody likes to hear, hey, you're doing something wrong, right? I think there's a big importance on mean coaches. I think we don't realize it, guys. But we need to know what we're doing wrong, right? Talk a little bit about how your dad coaches.
My dad coaches great, and he coaches my whole team, and I'm quarterback on my team, and we do some tackle drills to start tackle in 2 more weeks.
Oh, so very, very many drills. Okay. So he's got you doing drills. Okay, that's a good coach, right? Talk a little bit about your accomplishments doing flag football. You got any medals and stuff?
On flag football, I used to play on the 6U, and I won the championship for the 6U. Now I'm on I used to play flag football on 8U, and I was the quarterback, and I used to throw a lot of plays and run it a lot.
What did you win?
I won the championship.
Yes. Thank you, coach. See, that's why we need coaches. They speak up for us sometimes when we don't know how to speak for ourselves, right? But you know what? The great thing about having a good coach is winning those championships, right? Talk a little bit about how it feels to win.
How it feels to win is great, and I love it when my team wins, and I love it when we get a trophy.
You play with these guys?
I play with him right there.
Talk a little bit about him. Who is he? Introduce him.
His name is Braden, and he's very, very good at football, and he's good at tackle as well.
What do you mean he's good at football? What position does he play? Does he catch? Does he got hands or what? Is he fast?
He's fast, and he plays quarterback. He also used to play quarterback, and now I'm a quarterback, and I throw routes at him.
Braden, why don't you get over here, Braden? We want to talk to you. Pass the mic over to Braden.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Coach K, tell us a little bit about Braden.
Braden is. I got Braden. How many years ago now?
2 years.
Shut up. Got him about 3 years ago. I don't know how we reached out 4 years ago. Reached him out.
We were at the park and we saw you.
At the park one day and saw him, and I said, hey, has he ever played? No. Let me get him. He was raw, but he's fast. He could play. I just had to mold him, and he's turned into a beast. Like, they know what to do. You got to watch him. So I can use him as a decoy, or I can give it to him. Either way, he don't shy away from it. If you watch our games, you'll hear him about the hard coaching. He gets it the hardest. If it's not Jazz, he gets it the hardest, I think, because he was my quarterback. And then he said he wanted to catch the ball, so we changed Jazz, and it's paid off dividends. But he takes the criticism. I yell at him. If you watch any videos on YouTube, you're going to hear me yelling at him. Braden, what is that?
Yeah.
Braden come back, he get it together, and Braden wins games for us. That's who Braden is. Champion.
Are we ready? Are we ready, Sean? Braden, introduce yourself to everybody that doesn't know you.
Hi, I am Braden Rodriguez.
Tell them how old you are.
I am 8.
And Coach K said you played quarterback?
Used to.
Oh, you used to. So you, what are you doing now?
Wide receiver. Running back.
Ooh, kid's fast. Okay. Well, everybody needs a fast quarterback, but if you can take those handoffs, boom, right there in the bread basket, that's what we need. Am I right? So talk a little bit about how you got started playing football.
I got started because I really liked the sport. I launched YouTube videos about it. I liked it. We got a park. I saw them playing football. I asked my parents, and then got in the team.
Sounds like your throat is kind of.
He has a raspy voice.
Oh, he always has. Oh, that's cool, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's your voice.
So they get to playing.
Oh, maybe that's why you can't be a quarterback, because it's too quiet, huh? Then you need to be louder. Well, that's cool, man. Like, there's lots of kids that I know are super fast that are out there catching the ball. You got hands or what? Can you catch the ball? Wow, I'm surprised. That's great for a kid your size. Have you won any championships? Talk a little bit about that.
I won a couple championships. I'll say 2. One of them, I believe, I was MVP.
Ooh.
The last one.
All right. Well, that means you're a standout player, right? What does MVP mean?
Most valuable player.
Oh, most valuable player. Oh, okay. Wow. You mean most valuable of the whole team? Woo! That's pretty special, dude. Congratulations. And in fact, take one of those bands right now. And actually pass them out to your friends. Go ahead and pass them out. Who wants to be next? Have a seat, kid. All right, you raised your hand. Come on, get in here. Coach, introduce the next player here.
This right here is Lil James. Lil James started with me, a couple seasons ago? Like I said, that's my brother's son. So, how old is James now? 5? 5? So, I've always had older age groups, 6Us, 7, 8Us. So, eventually, I had an age group for my son. And once I seen that, he immediately jumped on it. And he's the coach now. He's the coach for it.
So
You got to watch him run. His daddy was a power back. He's shifty. So it's nice to watch him run. He don't even know what he is yet.
All right, little James. Talk to the camera. Introduce yourself. Tell them your name and how old you are.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm 5 years old.
5. So is this your first year playing football?
No.
With like a real team? You played last year or what? This is your first year. Has he ever played before?
He played last year.
Yeah, I played last year.
Wow. So what are you good at?
I'm good at football.
You good at running? You good at catching? Are you good at throwing? What are you good at?
I'm good at doing moves.
Pretty good at moves. You got them juke moves. All right. I wonder if we have any film. Do we have some film? Oh man,
we got some.
share that film with me so we could put it on.
Yeah.
And Coach K was talking a little bit about his 5-year-olds because he's got a little baby over here. Talk a little bit about your teammate.
Teammate? He's
Prince.
Introduce him.
What's his name?
Tell everybody his name.
His name is Jameer.
And what can Jameer do?
He can nothing. Pull boxes.
Is he good at football? Does he play too much? He needs to focus.
He needs to focus.
This is your
Pay
star.
attention.
Yeah, it seems like he plays too much, huh?
Exactly.
He likes to laugh a lot.
Yep. And don't do
Have a
nothing.
good time. That's like me though. I like to laugh a lot and have a good time. But do you guys have a lot of laughs in the team? Or is it like a lot of like tears? You heard him?
Other teams is crying more.
It's a little bit of both, huh?
I said the other teams cry more.
The other teams cry more?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they crybabies?
No. They're pretty old.
Have you ever seen the other team cry like for real?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I bet the little 5-year-olds are they cry more than the 8-year-olds, right? You would think, right? Oh, that's awesome, man. It was great meeting you. Coach, can we introduce the next kid right here? He looks like he really wants to talk. Get over here,
He
man.
ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. This young man right here, this is my son, Prince. We got a picture of him when we first started this. He was in like a little blue onesie. He was just a baby. Everybody else was doing it. I didn't even think he had interest in it. But he followed behind his brothers, and now it's his time to shine. He's our quarterback for our 6U.
Prince, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi everybody, my name is Prince and I am quarterback for the 6U. And
Quarterback. That's a lot of pressure, man. You can throw the ball? You're fast?
yeah,
Oh, wow. Well, who else is a quarterback here?
and my dad, my brother.
Oh, okay. So we got a family of quarterbacks here. Do you think that there's a lot of skills that your dad teaches you how to be a quarterback?
Yeah,
What exactly does it take to be a quarterback?
when we snapping the ball like this, we move our legs.
Oh, so somebody has to snap you the ball. Do they go under the legs or they just go out to the side?
Like on the side.
Oh, okay. And do they drop it sometimes or do you always get it?
Sometimes them drop it.
Ugh, I hate that. Please have a good center, people. Just kidding. Aren't centers so important, man? Jeez, it's the start of every play. Is there any centers here?
Right there. Right here.
Oh, you play center? Okay. Yeah, dude. I mean, I know it's an easy thing to do, but snapping the ball, so important. But not to mention being a quarterback. I mean, do you ever just not even think about throwing the ball and just running it?
Yeah, I won it sometimes and I throw it.
Do you ever run just because you feel like running, or do you run because that's what the play is?
I won when the coach say I won.
Oh, okay. That's important, right? You gotta listen to the coach. Talk a little bit about your coaches.
My coach is him, and he coaches me a lot.
Oh, and that's Coach James, right? All right. Coach James, why don't you come over here? Give him the mic. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Coach James. I'm born and raised in Chicago. You know, I've been playing football my whole entire life as well. You know, I played with K
Go
in
Bears.
Mexico, Philly.
Go back.
I've been a Philly. You know, I was a big Michael Vick fan.
Oh,
So,
okay, go Eagles.
Yeah, so that was the last team he was with. So, yeah, I'm a Philly fan. But yeah, no, I am the coach of the 6U. I love to coach these little gentlemen right here. You know, this is where it starts, the fundamentals. You know, this is where they learn the ins and outs, just the baby steps. You know, like they say, you got to crawl before you walk. So that's in the stages, the early stages. That's where we're at right now. Great group of young guys. You know, we're hard on them in practice, but it pays off in the games. So.
And do you talk to them like they're children, or do you talk to them
No.
like they're grown?
I talk to them like they grown. We out there yelling.
Thank you.
We out there yelling, screaming. You know, it develops them to get, have a tough skin. You know, so because it ain't gonna do nothing but get harder later on down the road.
Yeah.
When you get in high school, college, they're yelling at you. You know, so might as well start now while they're young. So,
Right,
yeah.
right. I fully support talking to children like they're grown because I think we have to give them the same respect that we give everybody.
Yeah, that's true. You know, so I hear you.
Talk a little bit about these little babies that you're coaching.
Yeah, each one has their own little personality, but they come together, When we're at practice, it seems like they're goofing around a lot, but when it's game day, they come together, they rally together, and, even if we're down, they come back up and we win a game. So, like I said, it's a great group of little kids, and I can't wait to see how far it's going to take them.
Yeah, 6U's, man. Those are the very beginning stages of just learning team sports. What do you think little kids like that are actually learning?
First, it's learning. First off, you want to teach them discipline. It's a lot of this stuff. You can compare it to your everyday life skills. Teaching them not to quit. You don't quit out there in the football field. You don't quit out there in life. You know what I'm saying? So some of those skills that we teach them on the field, they can take it and use them off the field as well.
Right, and I think sometimes when we're watching the other team and watching them cry and watching them act bad, it makes us kind of think like, oh, I'm glad we're not that like that, you know?
Yeah. It gives them that tough skin. Though.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Little Rascals, I've seen y'all out there. Very cool team. Good vibes. I don't feel like oppressed out there. I feel like everybody's having fun.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
This organization, I feel like it's the greatest organization in El Paso. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that we look after these kids, but we do things for the community. You know what I'm saying? It's all about giving back to El Paso, the community. That's what it's all about. And, we try to show and teach these kids, the ways, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully when they get older, they have the hearts to give back as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what the Little Rascals is all about. Just giving back to the community, you know what I'm saying? And teaching these kids to grow up to young men,
Yes, definitely. And I think a lot of what they learn out there, it does prepare them for life, winning and losing, and knowing how to sometimes suck up the tears,
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? I've learned more from my losses than my wins,
Oh, interesting.
But
Yeah, it makes you even madder when you lose, right?
Yeah. But like I said, this is a great organization. We winning championships down there every year. So if you're looking to come join a great organization, come to Little Rascals.
Yes, guys, Little Rascals, very cool place to learn how to play football. I understand you're also a sponsor for the Rascals.
Yes, I am part owner of the EP House of Party Rentals. My wife she is the co-owner. We started this establishment last March. We wanted to think of ways to give back. I was trying to think of something like, hey, how can we give back to El Paso while earning money? And guess what? El Paso likes to party. That's one thing about
Yes.
El Paso. They like to party. They like to drink. They like to, have festivals and stuff like that. So I was like, why not open up a party rental company? And it's taken off ever since we started. Business has been booming.
Yeah, speaking of parties, it's Friday night. Let's get out of here, guys. All right, we're out. No, just kidding. No, actually, do we have anybody else that wants to be interviewed? Anybody else?
My oldest.
All right, let's get the oldest on there. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Kaden. I'm 10 years old, and I've been starting football since I was 6 years old.
Oh, okay. That's cool, Kaden. Nice to meet you, man. I'm Vanessa. I've got this podcast where I just interview like different athletes and ask them how they started playing football. How did you start playing football?
Because my dad, he
Of course.
helped me. He helped me how to throw the ball, run the ball, and then I started to get better and better, and then I started to play football.
Oh, okay. Is there any professional athletes that you look up to?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, okay. You like Mahomes. Is that what the haircut's about? Hey, let's go. Shout out Chiefs. Is that what the colors are about? It's always a plus. It's always a plus. Yeah, I like Mahomes. Actually, he went to Texas Tech, and that's where my son is studying now. So shout out Texas Tech. Guns up, baby. Pow. So talk a little bit about your team.
My team, I play for the 12 and under group, and play running back because I'm mostly known for my speed, and
Oh, awesome, dude. So running back, okay. Yeah. We've got a lot of running backs in the house. We got a lot of speed people in the house. So, you're pretty fast. Have you ever thought about like being in track
Maybe.
or like playing baseball?
I play baseball.
Oh, you do play baseball. Okay, yeah, that's something that you have to be really fast in, huh? Faux show. And when you're running with the ball, what is your first thought?
Just don't get nervous and try to go to the end zone. Try your best.
Right, and don't stop till the whistle blows. Right? Ooh, have you ever stopped and then the whistle wasn't blown and you still had your flags on?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. Just keep going, baby. Wow. So you're the oldest of all these kids. Talk about how it's like being an older brother.
You have to take care of your younger brothers, and you have to teach them how to school and sports, what they want to do, and that's it.
Yeah, you stop them from doing stupid things, dumb stuff. Yeah, they do dumb stuff, but at least they have big brothers like you to keep them on check, right? Yeah, that's cool. I bet your mom thinks you're a big help. Talk a little bit about your mom.
My mom, I love her. That she cares about me, and she does stuff for me. And she wouldn't take anybody else but me.
For sure. And does she play football, or what does she do out there when you guys are playing?
She just watches me and records.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you need somebody recording, right? Or else you can't see what you did. Sheesh, wouldn't that be a waste? But yes, shout out to all those moms recording, baby. Keep it up. We need to see it. And we need to show these kids what they did, because they did something cool, you know? And we need to show their grandma and their aunties and everybody what they did. Am I right? What happens when you see that video of you scoring a touchdown?
I think to do that every time.
It kind of makes you learn something, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear. All right, guys. I think we've come to the end of this podcast. Coach K, Little Rascals, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to end the podcast. And make sure and like this video on YouTube and subscribe.